Alright, guys. Regarding other night's episode of the Orville. In a phrase, boom, bitch! That's how you do it. You want to make an episode, create a species to be an allegory for some current Earth issue or, culture thing? That's how you do it. You paying attention, Discovery? That is how you do it. What they did with the Krill, that is an allegory for what we're facing right now. And you don't do it, by pissing off half your audience, too. Because I guarantee you, the Muslim extremists are not watching Orville, so who cares what they think in this score. But yeah, we got a perfect allegory for what you do when you're facing a foe whose first point of negotiating is your death. That's what you face here when you're facing the Krill, when you're facing the crazies who want to chop off heads. And that's why it's so impossible to try and find any kind of peace. And that's, it's a way of looking at it. That's what science fiction does. It takes a real-world problem, puts a little spin on it so you can take a fresh perspective and maybe see it a little clearer. And that's what we got. And they haven't done a bad episode yet. There's been some you could argue maybe a little weaker than others, but it's going from strength to strength. So, and also we get to see just how far Gordon's dabbling with holography goes, and it's getting pretty sophisticated, and I liked it. It's certainly beats the hell out of the usual, go down to sickbay to be surgically altered to look like something else. It's like, no, just do a little doohickey on there, and suddenly you look like the other guy. And there's some seeds planted here. Because, yeah, there's an issue of, these kids. It's like, no, well, they're not my enemy. They will be, Well, yeah, if you leave them, if they're just left to be, brought up in this death cult of a society they got, but also something that may come back, and something that, an allegory of what we're doing in, like, Afghanistan and Iraq, where these kids, yeah, they'll be taught that, the other side, in the case of the Krill, the humans, or in the case of, the Muslim kids or the Americans, are a bunch of bloodthirsty, evil demons, but they'll still have the experience in their mind. The last time they dealt with these guys personally, they were pretty good. So it might, a few seeds here, starting to undermine certain philosophies, that are detrimental to one's health. But yeah, that's, the Orville. They just keep getting better and better and just eating Star Trek's lunch. Because they haven't done a bad one yet. And the only thing is like a couple of jokes. In this one, I think everything, pretty much scored on there. And even some of the jokey stuff really, came back and played into it. There is, I think, an issue brought up why they're constantly referencing 20th and 21st century stuff. But the answer to that is because you got a 21st century audience. So if they started, oh, that guy, 22nd century comic, he was such, Blurb Farb, the great, no one's going to laugh because it's just going to go, So you gotta kind of, do a little meta and play to the audience you have. And that means you're going to get, jokes about, Avis, being a car rental agency. Oh, no, they worship Hertz, Anyway. So, said, going strength to strength here. We'll see how Discovery does next in a few days. All right, talk at you later.